Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned into MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University for tonight's men's basketball matchup between your Misericordia Cougars and the Marymount Saints. Justin Conley here, joined by Billy Pete. Billy, playoff basketball, the men's made it.
Yeah, the men's made it. I mean, they barely made it, but, I mean, hey, if you make it, you make it. They got in, so it's good to see they got in. You're going to be playing a tough Marymount team tonight, looking for a good performance, and it's the last game. So, you know, I mean, I know both teams are going to make a count here, and I know we had senior day for these Misericordia Cougars, but this game, I mean, I think it means so much because this will be, in fact, the last time they ever play on this court. So, a lot at stake.
And very emotional for us. It's the last time we get to see 2,000-point scorer Jason Kenny, who was co-MAC Player of the Year for the Middle Atlantic Conference, averaging 21 points a game, a phenomenal season for Jason.
Oh yeah, Jason Kenny. He's done nothing but build on his great career, and he's only continued it this year so far. I mean, he's right up there, 2,000 points. Nothing will ever beat Willie Chandler, you know, but he did a great job, and Willie Chandler was a great mentor to him all 4 years. Jason Kenny, 4-year starter, and he's really trying to build on that success tonight.
So tonight's starting lineups, first for Marymount, number 2 junior guard Tyga Walker, number 3 junior guard Josh Giardina, senior guard number 11 Brandon Rogers, sophomore guard number 15 Steve Etienne, and junior center number 21 Ryan Albert. And for your Cougars, number 3 senior guard Alec Rodway, number 10 senior forward Justin Eiton, number 15 senior guard Jason Kenny, senior guard number 20 Stone McCreary, and junior forward number 23 Tony Harding. Those are your starting lineups tonight as we get ready for the tip-off for the first round of the ECAC playoffs. Eiton will be tipping off against Albert to start this one.
Matchup of 6'7" and 6'6".
Really close together there. As Albert will win the tip-off, and it will go to Walker. Walker passes to Etienne, the leading scorer for Marymount. Takes it out to the corner, cross pass. Good ball movement here from Marymount. Go. Giardina was going to drive, dishes it, and ball tipped by Rodway. Nice move, push out, and the 3 ball, no good, and rebounded by Kenny, who looked like he was going to be pickpocketed there, but able to control it the hard way and gets it to Rodway.
I know Marymount just had the miss there, but they did get a nice wide open look in that 3, so not a bad look to start for this Marymount team.
Ball as Harding backs down just a little bit short, and Walker driving, trying to back down, jumper from Walker, and that's a nice roll.
My goodness, a friendly roll here at the Anderson Center.
So 2-0. Here for Marymount to start this one off. It's a pressure defense stolen by Etienne. Driving to the rim and just a little bit short too. Rebound by Harding. A little bit of trap there. And the last touch off Etienne. Doesn't like the call. I believe it was touched by Rodway.
Man, I'll tell you, we're a minute and 22 seconds in this game and Marymount's playing very aggressive. I mean, after that rebound, they tried to trap Harding down there and then tried to get the ball loose from Rodway. They're going to get one of those eventually.
It is playoff time, and the Hail Mary pass with Kenny. Kenny dishes to Eiton. Eiton up strong and good.
Yeah, he's automatic from that close. You can't get him. That's the problem with playing full court. I mean, sometimes you have openings in that full court press, and you just saw it right there.
Jason Kenny playing a little bit of receiver there in football. As this one is stolen by Kenny. Dishes it out to Rodway. Rodway taking the drive to the hoop, kicks it out to McCreary. McCreary to Kenny. Kenny for 3. And no good, but Eiton with a great rebound. Kicks it out to Tony Harding. Harding is going to pull up from 3. That's no good. Rebound by Walker.
My goodness.
Cougars trying to unload from deep so far. Walker with the jumper, and it's good.
We're going to be saying that name a lot tonight, I can guarantee it.
Walker.
Yes, definitely.
There's Rodway kicking it, and stolen Giardina with a great effort play. Walker to Giardina. Giardina for three, hits it.
Ball don't lie. I mean, you have a great hustle play like that. He gets the wide open look and nails it. Hot 7-2 start for Marymount.
Cougars. Walker trying to cause the charge, not going to get it. Rodway for three at the top, good. So Rodway with the answer.
This is not a three-point shooting team, and he answered right back there.
Oh, and that one is going to be blocked by Kenny. Giardina gets blocked.
You do not often see Rodway pull up right there from the top of the key and attempt that three. Had a good wide open look there, figured why not, gets it to go.
Not really known for scoring, but there you go, and the shot is good. It's Brandon Rogers on the jumper. 9-5, Marymount over the Cougars. As Rodway brings the ball up. And dishes it to McCreary, McCreary to Kenny. Trying to get the pick. Inside, good ball movement here by the Cougars. Aiken trying to post up on Albert. A little bit of trouble, gets it away to Tony Harding. Harding trying to drive, looking, 2 on the shot clock, and a travel on Kenny. Or did they get the, no, they're just bringing in the subs, so a whole
look at this
different lineup for the Cougars coming in. As Patrick Douthat, Brandon Leonard, Tyrell Mann, Noah Rivera, and
Bryce
Mondorf all coming in.
Now, Pat Doughat's a name we haven't said much this year. I thought he'd get some more playing time than he did. So it'll be interesting to see how he does tonight.
Almost the floater by Giardina, no good. And Douthat bringing the ball up now. The rebound was by Rivera. Being guarded by Etienne. Gets it out to Mann.
Just thinking about it.
And stolen by Giardina. Running down the court, didn't find anything open. And he just wants one to Walker. Walker on the drive, just a little bit over the basket, rebounded by Mondorf.
It's passes like that that are going to drive Chandler crazy.
Yeah.
Lazy pass there by Mann.
Rivera inside strong. Gets his own rebound and blocked by Etienne. Steve Etienne with a really nice block on Rivera.
Yeah, they're playing great defense so far.
Walker trying to move to the basket. Find himself.
Oh, look at that move.
Just need to finish that one, as that one will be rebounded by Douthat. Trying to push the ball up. Mondorf almost looked like it was going to Mann. Mann for three, and no good. That's going to be rebounded by number 35, Xavier Reeves. Missed him checking in from all the Cougars. And Giardina is going to get fouled. And will that be a three-point shot? Yeah, he's going to go to the line for three.
Not something you see often today, in any level of basketball for that. It's definitely a foul you don't want to commit. I mean, you're giving 3 points away, but to give 3 away, that's not ideal for any team.
Giardina missing the first free throw. Very strange for him, as he is 15 for 17 from the free throw line this year. He can't make the second one, so wow, what could have been. That's a pretty good foul now, it looked like it. Very strange for Josh Giardina, looking at the numbers, for him to miss 2 of these 3 free throws. And he makes the last one.
There you go.
10-5 for the in favor of the Saints over the Cougars, and taking advantage of the press, Mann, and a blocking foul will be called on Etienne.
Like I said, Justin, you play that full court press and you're going to find holes in it, and if you could expose it, then you're going to have success.
Right, if you could get the ball down the court like they did.
Yeah, it's just the key thing is getting over half court. You could do that, and you could do that within a few seconds. They're going to be still running back to try to defend.
There is a stoppage in play. Or the refs saying something to the scorer's table. Might have resetted the shot clock. That might have been the. But anyway, Dalfin inside to Rivera. Rivera getting double teamed. And we see this pressure going, and gonna be fouled. And Etienne's gonna pick up his second foul. And that's not a guy that Marymount, from looking at the stats, can afford to. There, there's a Rivera. Man gets it out to Leonard. Leonard to man driving, is going to lose control of the ball. Going to be, off his foot, going right back to the Saints.
Not a good start for Man. He had that turnover, now he has a second one right there.
Here we go. Joey Stern kicks it to Etienne. Etienne to Giardina. Back to Etienne. To Stern. Stern going on to the drive.
Oh, nice.
Turnaround, and rebounded by Rivera. Cougars now starting to play a little bit. You see Marymount driving to the hoop a lot, trying to take advantage of that, but that's not something you want to do against Rivera. As Rivera grabs that ball. Huge play. Man, bodying him out, but can't get it. Giardina comes up with the ball. And easy dunk there from Reeves.
Oh, man. And Marymount, they're getting inside, but it just seems they can't finish on certain moves. They have a few nice up and under and, some fadeaway jumpers, nice and close, but it just seems they can't finish right now. Still up 7 points, though.
They're getting the ball inside, just not going into the basket.
Trust me, they keep getting it inside. They're going to get some looks to fall.
2 for 9 from the floor so far.
Wow.
Cougars as Kenny Wilt, as the starters come back out for the Cougars. Gets it into Aiton, back to Rodway. Rodway running the point. Harding, nice try. Oh, good. Oh, Harding to Kenny, almost.
Chandler's looking for a foul there, too. He's talking to the ref right now. Seems they're letting the boys play tonight.
Going in. And back out to Steve Etienne. Etienne on the drive.
Tough shot.
That is a tough shot. Rebounded by Reeves. Reeves back out to Stern. 5 on the shot clock as Stern is going to look inside to Etienne. Etienne's not going to get it, but he's going to get fouled.
Oh, man.
Looks like on Stone McCreary. And
out of all the fouls to call, I didn't think that would be the one they call. Nonetheless,
Steve Etienne going to the line for the first time tonight. 77 for 104 free throws. So 74% from the free throw line this year.
Not a good start for Marymount. I mean, they're 1 for 4 in free throws tonight, so.
And I mean, if you're going to get fouled, you got to capitalize on the free throws.
Misericordia struggled with that a bunch this year. They got to the line a bunch. They couldn't make some free throws. Kills teams. You need it at the end of games sometimes. Now 1 for 5.
1 for 5 from the free throw line as Rodway bringing the ball up here.
They don't seem important right now, but they always come back to bite a team.
I couldn't agree with you more as McCreary, a wild pass. Kenny on the drive. And no good, but Aiton's going to grab that rebound and going to get fouled. Let's see who they call it on. Look like it's going to be on number 13. Scott Collier. And Steve Etienne coming out of the game for number 22, Logan Cook, checking in for Marymount. Rodway will inbound the ball. Out to Harding. Harding to Aiton. The 3, McCreary. Almost got pickpocketed there, and that time it's going to be Reeves. Nice defense by him as Walker will bring the ball up. There we go, Walker trying to find something, gets it out to Cook. Cook to Collier, working his way back up, number 4.
Oh, what a
Presley
move.
is going to make that one good. So nice shot by Xavier Presley to almost make this a double-digit lead. Excuse me.
Yeah, and you saw just right there that they're loosening up on that full court press now.
There we go, three-pointer made, Tony Harding. And going all the way down, Collier. Still attacking inside, nice block by Harding. McCreary now going to push it on the fast break, now he's going to pull it out.
Yeah, that's a good decision. I mean, there was a 2-on-3 right there. Smart move to pull it out.
Another one from Harding. That time it's not going to be good as Walker on the rebound, and he's going to bring the ball up. Driving to the hoop. Kicks it back up to Collier. Collier to Reeves. Reeves to Cook. Cook's going to drive in, kick it out to Collier. And another block by Harding. 2 blocks on this possession by Harding, playing a tough defense. Tough defense going around tonight. Harding inside.
Oh, dangerous pass.
But Iton's going to go through contact.
Oh my God, he got triple teamed.
Justin Iton has been playing some very terrific basketball.
Yeah. Definitely. The last few games, he's really turned it on.
Here we go. Presley at the top. Kicks it out to Walker. Walker has not been out of this game yet. So he kicks this one to Collier. Collier to Reeves. Working on Iton. 7 on the shot clock. Walker going to make a move on Harding. Harding had 2 blocks last possession. He's going to get it over him, but not going to get it as McCreary gets the rebound. Only a 4-point game. Inside, Iton working on a mismatch on Walker, but Cook comes over for the help defense. Cougars moving the ball very well. Inside to Iton. Iton still having that matchup against Walker. Is going to take the jumper, and it's good. Nice jumper from the elbow by senior forward Justin Iton. And a timeout is going to be called. And with that, we're going to take a short break here. You are tuned into MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University on YouTube. Stay tuned. We are back here live, MCN 87. Billy, it's really been a tough defensive game so far.
Yeah, tough defense, and Marymount's been getting a bunch of looks inside, and they haven't really capitalized on all their looks. They're doing all right, but, I mean, you couple that with the missed free throws, and both teams have had some miscues early on so far. I think it should be a lot more high scoring than it is right now.
Both teams shooting, Marymount shooting 37.5 from the floor, with Misericordia shooting 33, and a turnover there. Miscommunication. Stern couldn't get that inside to Cook, and that position will go back to the Cougars as we're going to get a big change in lineup here for Marymount. Checking in, Steve Etienne checks back in, Josh Giardina, Brandon Rogers checking back in. So it looks like the starting lineup back out there for Marymount. Inbound to Broadway. Broadway working on Walker. To Iton inside Kenny with a great drive to the basket and lays it in.
Yeah, automatic. I mean, 2 feet away, nice open look like that. Great finish, great pass.
And Giardina couldn't get that one. Great defense there by Coach Chandler.
Yeah. Coach Chandler showing his skills back from his playing days. One of the best of all time in Division III history.
All-time leader here at Misericordia. This Rodway is working again on Walker. Gets it to Kenny. Kenny inside. Harding working on Steve Etienne.
Oh, wow.
Pass on McCreary. And no good. Rebounded by Etienne. Shot there, no good. And there you go, inside. Good play by Ryan Albert.
Right now, you're looking at Misericordia has a very, very small lineup on the floor. So you get a big guy like that inside. If I was Marymount, I'd be hammering that all game right now.
And miscommunication there. Kenny stolen by Albert on the takeaway. Walker driving to the hoop. And he's going to get it and one.
Like I said, Walker, we're going to keep saying his name tonight. He's been playing 9 minutes already, 3 for 6 from the field, 6 points so far.
So trying to convert here on the and one, like you said, 3 for 6 from the floor, 6 points.
There you go.
Good.
Make that 7.
Walker is a 64.9% free throw shooter.
I mean, right now, Walker's usage percentage is a staggering 37% right now. So not even close to anybody else on the team.
Trying to get it inside to Noah. Rivera stolen again. Albert getting a hand in there.
Swear.
Three-pointer, no good by Brandon Rogers. Rebounded by Rivera, gets it to Man. Man, he's looking like he's pushing off there, but we're not going to get a call.
Hey, the refs aren't calling anything so far. I don't blame them.
Tough pass to Dalford. Cougars thread the needle here today.
Oh, for sure.
And out to Harding. Harding for 3. Got it.
Oh, yeah. That's a great look. Wide open. Automatic for Tony Harding.
Harding is going to be 2 for 4 from the three-point line. He's got 6 points, all of them from three-point. Giardina to Walker. Walker looking to Rogers. Rogers to Etienne. To the corner for Giardina. Cross pass to Albert. Setting the pick. Walker on the drive. No good. Looks like Man got a hand in there.
Everyone's looking for a foul right after, too. You just got to keep playing.
Man on the drive, but great defense there by Brandon Rogers. And it's stolen here by Man.
Oh, what a move.
Nice move there.
You couldn't ask for a better pump fake at a better time there.
Absolutely. Nice.
Those defenders were trying to sprint back to send that ball in the third row right there.
So tied game here, 19-19 with 7:20 left to go in the first half. Been a heavy defensive game so far. Walker.
Oh, travel. Yeah, I was about to say, that could have been a travel.
Trying to do the step back.
Trying to do a little James Harden step back a little bit. Nothing will ever beat that travel. Every time.
Nobody does the step back like James
Harden himself, yeah.
Almost losing the ball. Dalford off his foot. Leonard to Man. Rivera with a nice pick. Trying to roll off and not going to get it. Leonard to Dalford. Harding almost looking for it again. Trying to get it inside to Rivera. Rivera's got to do something. 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Gets it out to Man.
Look.
For 3. A little bit short. Rebounded.
Oh, man, they had the chance to get that offensive rebound.
It's R.J. Brown on the rebound as Walker. It's it to Brown. Brown inside to Albert. Albert with a nice spin move and is going to get fouled. I believe on Noah Rivera. And a football-esque huddle there.
Yes.
Before Ryan Albert.
Yeah, we haven't seen that since November.
I know. First one is good for Albert, who shoots 68.8% from the free throw line. And not going to make the second one as Harding gets the rebound. Dalford bringing the ball up. Trying to work his way around. Leonard for 3. Good.
Leonard's a shooter. You get him open, he'll take the look.
Brendan Leonard, a very dangerous three-point shooter. As Marymount trying to regain the lead. That's Cougars' first lead of the game, if I'm mistaken, but that's rebounded by Harding.
That's an act. I don't think he actually got fouled there.
Get away with a lot of things in basketball as Leonard drives to the basket.
Yeah.
Out to Dalford. Dalford for three.
Look at this.
My goodness. 3 points raining tonight from the Cougars.
We haven't seen this all year. I used to say last year in the broadcast, they're a team that lives and dies by a jump shot, but not so much this year.
For the second time, Marymount's going to go to the line for 3 as Brandon Rogers was fouled.
Cougar foul number 23, Tony Harding.
Let's see if they can convert more than one free throw this time. No good from Brandon Rogers, who is a 70% free throw shooter.
They may convert this into a strategy they keep missing.
Second one is good. Yeah, Marymount 40%, 4 for 10 from the free throw line today.
And Misericordia is up 4 points right now. So there you go.
Said that it was going to come back.
I mean, it's only the first half, and it's coming back right now. It's biting them in the arm.
Second one's going to be good. As it will be a 3-point game in favor of the Cougars. Back to the full court press. And Zach Brennan
wide open right here.
And Brennan loses control of the ball. This one going, Walker steals it.
It's nice to see Chandler getting all his players involved here tonight.
And great defense by
good defense.
Brennan. Just might have bodied him a little bit.
Cougar foul number 25, Zach Brennan. His first, team 6.
Brennan did check in for Jason Kenny. Walker going to be inbounding this. Gets it to Giardina. The top, Etienne to Rogers. Rogers back to Walker. Cross to Giardina. Reeves working on Rivera. Back up to Giardina, being covered by Harding. Giardina's going to drive to the basket. No good. Bring it. Nice put back there by Steve Etienne.
Second chance points, another killer too.
Alfred running up the court. Mauled, but no foul. And
Travel. He's rolling with the ball. Called timeout.
And a timeout called.
There you go, timeout.
Timeout called. And no, we're going to keep it here. 1 point game. And like you said, if the free throw's converted, this is a different game.
Oh, definitely. It's only the first half. We still have 5 minutes in the first half left here, but if the game stays this close at the end, those free throws are going to be killer. I mean, they really are. If they're down and trying to catch up, or if they're up and they're trying to close out the game, they made 5 more free throws, so it's a 5-point game. Totally different. Totally different. I mean, you secure the win at that point, but when you're up 5 points, I mean, that's still 2 possession. Minute left, anything could happen.
And that's everything that basketball teams, really stress during even before the season, during the season, after the season, you need to make a free throw shot.
Some coaches have them shooting 100, 200 free throw attempts a day. I mean, they don't let kids leave the gym sometimes until they make a certain amount of free throws. And they always do it at the end of practice. So it can simulate when you're tired, you gotta use your legs more. You'll often see a lot of times, a lot of people hit the front end of the rim, they don't use their legs enough, they're tired.
And another foul on the three-point shot, and it's Brandon Rogers being fouled by Brendan Leonard.
Okay, I will say the first 2 were definitely fouls. That one was a little dicey though. I think that Marymount's doing a good job. I mean, they're making it more dramatic, some of the plays they have.
Rogers going back to the line. He's going to make that one.
Exaggerate. That's the word I'm looking for. They're definitely exaggerating a few things right here.
Well, whatever you can do to draw and go back to the free throw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him.
Brandon Rogers is 3 for 4. 4 for 5. From the three-point line.
They always seem to make it right when you say, like, they're 2 for 3 or 3 for 4. They love to jinx the announcers up there.
A whole different lineup coming in for the Cougars. Alec Broadway, Justin Eiton, Jason Kenny, Stone McCreary, and Bryce Mondorf going to be checking in for the Cougars. And Marymount will continue with this full court pressure. Trying to force the turnovers. Stone McCreary, and there they go. Taken by Walker. Walker pulling this one out. Gets it to Etienne. Etienne to the top. Good ball moving around from Marymount, working the perimeter. Giardina inside to Reeves. Reeves kicks
Good
it out
pass.
to Walker. Walker for three. Good.
Yeah, he has a nice shot, Walker. Good look there.
Tiger Walker with 10 points today. And tipped off Marymount, and the Cougars will retain possession. So this full court pressure has been in full effect for almost all of this game. Broadway escapes it to McCreary. McCreary for three. No good. Rebound by Rogers. Rogers going to be working the fast break. Gets it to Walker. Walker on the drive, and a travel. Walker not happy with that call.
This is anybody's game right now. I mean, 5 points in basketball is nothing. Still a whole second half left. Oh, going for the alley-oop.
Just missing the alley-oop between Kenny and Eiton.
They had it. They had the setup. Just a little off on that timing there.
Yeah, just off on the fingertips. It's Rogers for three, rebounded by Mondorf. Kenny on the drive, 15 guarding 15. As, whoa, what a great move by Kenny. If only he converted that, and that's one of the things we're going to miss is watching Jason Kenny. He just does some incredible things with
Oh, yeah, he's unbelievable for 4 years now.
Right. Marymount up 30-25 with 3 minutes left to go in the first half to make this lead. Stolen by Rodway. Rodway kicks it to Eiton. Fast break for the Cougars. Eiton making a move, and he's going to get the foul. No, they're going to call him with the charge.
Wow.
Josh Giardina getting the charge called on Eiton. Great defensive play by Giardina. Roey Stearns checked in for Brandon Rogers, it looks like. Xavier Presley also in this game. As Presley drives to the basket, nice move by Presley. Make this 32-25. Pressure is still not off, and there's for the life of them, they cannot get this ball over half court. I mean, the pressure is just too much by Marymount right now. And Etienne's going to get this one into Stern. Stern to Presley. Presley kick this one out to Reeves. Reeves back up to Stern. Stern trying to set up a play here. Giardina trying to drive on Kenny. Kicks it to Reeves. Reeves on a huge drive, and
oh my goodness.
And Coach Chandler definitely not happy with that, and I have to agree with him. I thought that Mondorf's feet were set.
I don't think any part of the gym was happy with that. Oh my goodness. I'm going back to the live stream just to look at the replay right now. Still waiting for it. Oh yeah, that's not a block. I mean, he had both his feet set there. Video does not lie, and I'm gonna go over it again, but he definitely had his feet set.
Starting to be instant replay expert.
It's nice to have the live stream up here. It's like ESPN with a replay right at our fingertips.
So Xavier Reeves will go to the line for the Saints. Reeves a 48.9% free throw shooter, so definitely not one of the people you want going to that. Well, if you're the Cougars, you want going to the line.
Oh yeah, definitely. At the end of the game, you got to keep that in mind.
But he is going to make the first one, and Mondorf going to be checking out for Harding. And checking into the game for Alec Rodway is number 12, Ryan Coyle, the freshman guard, checking in for the first time today. Reeves trying to make it 2 for 2. And no good. Ball up for grabs. And
oh my goodness. Box out. Got box out.
Steve Etienne finishing on that. That only could go one way for Marymount. That's exactly how they wanted that to go.
They got 3 points out.
Almost a backcourt there by Jason Kenny, who's lost control of the ball. Aiton on the drive. Nice move, but no good. Etienne on the rebound, and he's going to pick up the foul.
That's a foul. I mean, I have no problem with that foul, though. I mean, he's being aggressive. He's trying to get the ball.
Cougar fouls called for number
I mean, I understand they're in the double bonus now, but
team's 10.
I've seen a lot more worse and idiotic fouls than that one. So, not a terrible foul.
Starting to ask the question, what is a foul?
Yeah,
Just like,
in
what
this
is a
game
catch?
I am. Yeah, what is a catch? Des caught it, so. Still not over it.
I believe that was in 2011, so
yeah.
at some point.
Now
So
to
it's
the
the
Cougars is number
first one
40,
shot by
Sean Corbett.
Etienne, no good. Continues to keep this a 10-point game with a minute 40 left to go.
I mean, my mom, my sister, they were both Cowboy fans. They're upset at the time. It's fun to tell them now that it actually would have been a catch with the new catch rule.
Well, we're in a different sport now, as Etienne will make that one an 11-point game for Marymount. Get this one to Coyle. Coyle working on Stern. And going with the trap again. Kenny has been held in check today, trying to make a drive. Blocked.
Wow. Nothing but stuffing on that one.
Major block there by Steve Etienne. Trying to go inside to Gorman. Go back out of bounds.
Saints fouls on number 35, Xavier Reeves. His second, team's fifth.
Coyle will inbound this for the Cougars. And Coyle, a nice spin move. Gets this one to Gorman. Gorman outside to Harding. Harding kicks it out. And a three-point shot is no good for Tyler Gurman. As
Re-entering for the Cougars is number 25, Zach Brennan.
Zach Brennan coming into the game for Jason Kenny.
I think we've literally seen everybody on this Cougar roster get in, except for Owen Clark and one other. I'm sure they will get in tonight. Chandler doing a good job of cycling all his players back in, back out.
Shot by Presley, no good. Gets his own rebound. Nice hustle.
good D.
No good again. And Gurman stopping what could have been another offensive
nice
rebound
pass.
for the Saints. And Coyle's going to push this ball up. Drives it out, kicks it out to Brennan. Brennan to Harding. Brennan for three. No good. And the rebound was going to be to Stern, but there's going to be a foul on Coyle there.
See, once again, not a bad foul. I mean, he had a chance to get that himself. I mean, he came pretty close to stealing that. So
His first.
Coyle also a young freshman, so he's got plenty of time.
Absolutely. And looks like they are going to go into the bonus. The double bonus here. That is Roby Stern. Gets the first one to go. Stern 50% from the free throw this year. Will get 50%. The rebound there was by Gorman.
I mean, numbers don't lie. mean, he must be 50% for some reason. So,
So Coyle working on Etienne. Gorman was trying to set up the pick, gets it out to Brennan. Brennan, wild pass to Gurman. Gurman trying to save it, and stolen by Etienne. Etienne with a nice spin move. Kicks it out to Stern. Stern on the drive. Inside to Etienne. Good. 39-25. 15 seconds left to go. Trying to get this one. Coyle to Harding. Harding out to Gurman. Gurman trying to get some points here for the Cougars before half. To Coyle. Coyle working on Stern. Kicks it out. Stolen by Etienne. Etienne can't get this one to Giardina. And that will be the end of the first half for in this ECAC first round game. And I mean, the defense of Marymount has just been in full effect.
It was 25-21 Misericordia. It was. And then Marymount just went on a little run there in the half.
18-point run for Marymount to close off this half.
I'm not going to say Chandler's not trying to win the game, but he's doing a good job of getting all the players in, and he understands that the young guys coming up, they're going to have a bunch of time, so it's good to get them in-game experience like he is tonight.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more. You know, it's all about building for the future, but at the same time, you do want to win an ECAC game.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So that's going to be us for the half. Keep tuning in. We will have a halftime show here on MCN 87. We're going to take a break. We will see you in about 10 minutes for our halftime show. Stay tuned. You are watching Misericordia Men's Basketball here on MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University on YouTube. Stay tuned. And we are back here live on MCN 87 here. Justin Conley here with Billy Pete, and like you said, I mean, 25-21 at some point during this first half, and an 18-point run for Marymount is what has this game 35-20.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. It was 25-21 Cougars, and then I'm looking up at the score at halftime, and I saw 39-25, and I was saying, there's no way. But if I do the math correctly, I mean, that's 18 points to end the half on about, I'd say, 4 or 5 minutes or so. I remember around 5 minutes, we were talking about 25-21, so they won an 18-0 run in 5 minutes. They're a great job ending the half. I see that Chandler, he's really getting some players in and out. He is getting a young player some time. Ryan Coyle, one of them, freshman. He's getting him some time. He's also getting some other bench players some time. So sort of cycling players in and out, where on the other side, Marymount, it just seems that they're sticking with Walker, and they're sticking with their key guys here like Rogers and others. And it just seems like that they're really, I mean, they're here, you know. I mean, they had a long drive from Virginia, so they're in it to win it right here.
It's a long drive, and I say one of the things that really has been the difference maker in this game so far has been the turnovers and how Marymount has been putting on the full court pressure, because the difference right now, too, is in the biggest stat difference, 21 points for Marymount off of points off of turnovers. Miz has only scored 4 points off the turnovers, so they've really been generating those turnovers. They've been taking advantage of the full court press and really pressuring them.
Oh yeah, the full court press is another big thing too, because they were struggling a little bit in the first half, at the beginning of the first half I should say, and it looked like Misericordia, they're sort of finding holes in that full court press. When you full court press and you're trying to trap on the front side of the court, then when you get the ball over half court and you get it over right away, you got to struggle. I mean, in a lot of cases, teams struggle to get back and then defend against those 2 or 3 guys you're going to have from Misericordia, in that case on the other side of the court. So it seems like that they sort of loosened up the full court press off that, and it seems like they're trying to defend more, I'd say 3/4 or half court sometimes. So they're loosening it up a little bit. They're sort of trying to figure it out, play with it a little bit, so never a bad idea, and just trying new things out, really.
Yeah, and another big thing really here too is Jason Kenny, averaging 21 points a game, and Marymount came in with a plan to shut him down. 2 points.
2 points. And I mean, I'm looking at Misericordia right now. There's not a lot of big scorers for this team. I mean, obviously Justin Eaton he's 3 for 4. He has 6 points. Harding also has 6 points, 2 for 5, both on threes. And this is something I have never really seen before from this. You throw it, Pat, who's 1 for 1 for 3. Leonard, 1 for 1. Broadway 1 for 1. So a bunch of 3-pointers tonight that we haven't really seen all year. I mean, this is not really a 3-point shooting team, and tonight it seems like they're sort of expanding the range a little bit. So we have a bunch of 3-pointers here, and I would not be surprised if they keep it going. I mean, you got the hot hand, keep it going. So
and that's going to be one of the keys for the Cougars. There's really two keys to this game for them to get back into this one. Don't turn the ball over on a full court pressure. You need to understand how to defend it, how to beat it, and keep shooting from downtown, because right now it is working for the Cougars. So that'll be us for our halftime show. Justin Conley here with Billy Pete. We will be right back for the second half. You're watching MCN 87 on YouTube. Stay tuned. And we are back here live on MCN 87 on YouTube for the second half of action here. The starters are back out on the floor for both teams as Kenny will inbound this to Rodway. Looking to end this 18-point run that the Saints brought into the half.
I would not be shocked if they go on a run here themselves. Make this a little closer game. 14 points. Not the end of the world of basketball.
Kenny with the left-hand layup, and there we go. Kenny getting involved early. And now the Cougars are going to start applying the full court pressure. And Marymount with a quick timeout. So maybe just a 30-second timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we're actually going to take a quick break here. Since it is a full timeout, we'll be right back. You're watching MCN 87 here on YouTube. And we are back here live on MCN 87 YouTube. The Cougars coming out with the full court pressure, trying to put it back in Marymount's face.
I mean, they already got one bucket. They forced Marymount to call a timeout. Really not a bad start to a half, if you ask me.
With that, Rogers trying to get it inside to Albert. Albert kicks it out to Walker. Walker to Giardina. Back to Albert. Moving the ball around, trying to find the open shot. It is Rogers at the top of the three-point line, and it's good. Brandon Rogers. His 10th point of the game. And that one's going to be stolen by Steve Etienne, the Saints leading scorer with the dunk. He's going to have 9 points on the day. Rodway trying to direct traffic through this full court pressure. Gets it to Kenny. Kenny back to Rodway. And they get the ball over half court. Rodway out to McCreary. McCreary to Kenny. Kenny trying to drive and on the floor. He makes the three-pointer after it.
Of course.
And must have been a foul because, you know, like we say, the ball doesn't lie.
Yep. Ball does not lie.
It's going to be his first, team's first.
Walker on the foul. Rodway kicks it out to McCreary. Deep three, no good. Rebound by Etienne. Walker to Rogers, to Etienne. Giardina inside to Etienne. Out to Albert. Albert, the center with the three, not going to make it. Rebounded by McCreary as Rodway is going to push this ball up the court. Didn't have really an outlet. Just going to hold on to it. Ball finds its way to Kenny. Kenny on the drive. No good, but tipped in by Eichen on the finish.
That's a great putback. 13-point game. Trying to cut in that lead a little bit. Good jump start him.
Justin Eichen, 4 for 5 from the fourth with 8 points. So another good game for Justin Eichen, who's been really taking advantage of being in the starting role after replacing Noah Rivera halfway through the season. He will be called for the foul. Will be on the floor.
Number 10, Justin Eichen. His
Walker
third,
will
team's first.
inbound. Out to Giardina, right with off with the three. No good, rebounded by Harding. Covered by Etienne, trying to play that tough defense, which he's been doing all game long. Harding using his big body to his advantage. Out to McCreary.
Oh, he should have jumped right into him. Would have been an automatic foul. He had the chance.
Give it go. Out to
There we go.
For three. Good.
There you go. Ride that hot hand, Justin.
Like we were saying, the three-point ball has been pretty good for the Cougars today as Walker drives right in, and good.
LeBron like defense on that possession.
Had enough room to drive the car into that.
I guess I should say, wow, look at that.
2 straight threes for Stone McCreary as a timeout will be called. We're going to keep it here, though. So, 3-pointers, 7 for 17. Pretty good.
Not bad.
For the Cougars
Not bad.
today.
One of their better percentages on the year. I'll put it that way. So.
And Stone McCreary getting involved early in this second half. I believe those are his first points of the game. They are both coming from 3-pointers. He's only taken 3-pointers today, 2 for 5. Jason Kenny still with only 4 points. He's 2 from 8 from the floor. So the Cougars really hoping that they get him back more involved.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So again, the Cougars will try and play that full court press, which the Saints have been playing on them all game. Well, more of a trap now as Walker gets it back to Etienne. Gives it back to Walker, and now we're going to try and set up, try and find that open man. This is to Giardina. Giardina inside Etienne, and nice. And Albert with a strong finish.
Yeah, that'll get the team amped up a little bit. You can hear him right now.
And the ball movement from Marymount and the cuts have been terrific all day. And Stone McCreary was trying to make it 3 straight threes, no good. Rebounded by Albert. Walker pushing the floor. Puts it back out to Albert. Albert to Etienne. To Giardina. Giardina going to try and find something inside. Gets it to the top of the key to Etienne. Albert. Out to Albert. Out to Walker. Walker to Albert. Almost looked like a travel there, not going to call it. And Walker with the spin move in.
Oh yeah, he definitely got him there.
And that's going to be a charge. And checking in for Marymount. Number 1, Roey Stern. Number 4, Xavier Presley. And number 35, Xavier Reeves. Checking in for.
You gotta love when you see these fouls because I mean you just saw right there. I mean Walker just walked up off the floor like he didn't do anything. And he deliberately got Rodway right in the face there. So I mean sometimes it happens as a player, emotions get the best of you, but
trying to get the give and go.
Give and go.
Kevin to Kenny, no good. Stern kicks it out to Giardina. Giardina across the court to Presley. Presley's going to drive in, kicks it out.
Good ball movement right here.
Fast ball movement too, and they're going to call him a travel.
Wow. I thought that was a foul. I was going to say, great job splitting the double team right there, getting it to the basket, but.
Yeah, could have sworn Kenny got a hand in there, but we'll take it here at the Anderson Center.
Yeah, we'll definitely take that to our advantage.
Rodway being guarded tough by Giardina. Driving to the hoop, and they leave him open.
Oh, nice. Great play. I mean, hey, definitely not how they drew it up, but take it.
Nice fake there by Alec Rodway. As Giardina's going to pull up from 3, and he's going to hit it.
Whenever the Cougars get close, just seems that Marymount just seems to come back with something.
Josh Giardina with 7 points today. This one goes to McCreary. McCreary gets it to Kenny, swings it to Harding. Harding can't get it, and going to end up with Stern. And Stern almost had the fast break to Giardina, but he's going to get fouled by Jason Kenny.
His first, team second. Now for the Cougars is number 34, Noah Rivera.
Noah Rivera checking in for Justin Eiton. who has 3 fouls, so probably trying to conserve that for later in the game. Jason Kenny picked up his first, and Patrick Douthat actually going to check in for Stone McCreary as well. So Stern is going to bring the ball up here. 14:37 left to go in the second half. Stern kicks it out to Presley. Presley working on Douthat. Ball's going to get into the hands of Collier. Collier into the hands of Presley. Presley going to take the 3 and air ball there.
Nothing but air there.
Yo, Douthat, wide open 3 for Douthat's going to
There you
connect.
go.
Continues to rain from downtown for the Cougars today. As Presley ends up with the ball. Presley to Collier. Stern working on Kenny. Miscommunication there with Reeves on where he's going to set the pick there. Out to Collier. Collier on the drive. Kicks out
Almost a jump ball.
And Presley's going to get fouled on the drive.
Got bailed out there.
Presley will go to the line for 2. Presley 77.8% from the free throw line this year. Pretty good number, as he's going to miss the first one though. Announcer's curse there.
Yep, yeah, it seems to always happen to me, you, Kevin.
Not the Parker though. He's too professional.
I guess so.
The second one is good for Presley. Inbound is to Kenny. Kenny working on Roey Stern. Kicks it out to Douthat. Stern almost got a good trap there. Dribbling off the foot. As Reeves is going to drive in on Rivera.
Oh, that's great defense by Rivera.
Get his own rebound.
Great defense again. And the rebound. What can't this man do?
No, Rivera plays terrific defense as Kenny's going to shoot the deep 3. Not going to get it. Rebounded by Presley. Stern, deep pass into the paint to Collier.
There we go.
Back out to Presley. Presley with the pulling up on the jumper, and it's good.
That's a good job by Presley. Good fake on the 3 there. Everyone thought he was going to take it. He drives in. You don't see it a lot often today because everyone wants to take that open 3. Takes in, drives in a few steps, makes a nice mid-ranger right there.
3 for 6 for 7 points for Xavier Presley as
Nice move.
Coyle going to get the N1.
And everyone loves the freshman. It's the crowd pumped up a little bit here today.
Didn't even see that he checked in. Makes a great play.
Hey, it's only a 12-point game. 12 minutes left, plenty of time.
Xavier Presley and Brandon Rogers going to be checking out as Tyga Walker and I believe it is, Logan Cook coming in for the Saints. As Coyle looks to convert on the and 1. And no good. Rebounded by Reeves. Too many missed free throws today. We don't see it that a lot. As Walker going to be working on Coyle. Ball finds its way in the hand of Cook. Back to Walker. Walker to Collier. Fakes pass to Reeves. Gets it back out to Walker. Looking for Reeves. Back to Walker. Walker trying to make a move. Step back on Harding. No good. As Douthat's going to bring the ball up. And off of the back of Reeves, and now Douthat, a 2-on-1 situation for them. Reeves can't come down with the ball. This is probably going to
be, that's going to stay. Seems that number 5 Douthat sort of just pushed him out of the way a little bit. Seemed the ball went off him, so it's going to stay with Marymount.
So timeout called here. We are going to take a short break. We will be back here, MCN 87 television station here at Misericordia University on YouTube. Stay tuned. And we are back here on MCN 87. 54-42, the Marymount Saints over the Misericordia Cougars with 11:56 left to go in the second half. Inbound is to Reeves. As Marymount continues to try and grow on this lead. Gives back to Reeves to Collier. Collier working on Tony Harding. Back to Reeves. Reeves to Cook. Pump fake by him. Looking for Stern. Kicks it back out to Walker. Collier driving in, and looks like Noah Rivera got a hand in on that.
Great block again. Rivera having a great defensive game. Bunch of defensive rebounds. Good job by Coyle here.
Gonna call the jump ball, which is gonna go in favor of Marymount. Jump balls to me sometimes seems a little bit,
Re-entry for the Cougars is number 3, Alex
like
Rothwell.
if someone has more than full possession, you should give it back to them. And I felt like Coyle had more possession than Tiger Walker did.
Oh, yeah. I would say that he had 70% of that possession of the ball. But
Regardless, the Saints have possession as Collier trying to make a move off the pick of Reeves, out to Cook, and a travel on Cook. We'll give the ball back to the Cougars. Broadway did check back in. Lead for Coyle. Kenny trying to get himself open. Get this one to Douthat. Douthat with the pump fake inside the to Rivera, I'm sorry. Rivera can't get anything. Douthat to Rodway. Rodway driving in. Tries to push it back out to Kenny. Just misses it. And
great play by Kenny. I mean, like we said, we've seen him do a million things with his basketball in 4 years. That's just another one right there. He's like a magician back there.
like you said, a very smart play to hit it off the foot of Reeves.
Great basketball IQ to do this. IQ and awareness. You don't see that a lot today.
The give and go to Kenny. Blocked by Etienne. And this ball's going to stay to the Cougars. As it, I believe it last touched. I'm trying to get a number here, but it was Albert. As the starters did check back in for Marymount. Cougars are only going to have, or no, the game looked like the shot clock did reset. They said they only had 2 seconds to get that shot off. Well, he did touch rim on the. Kenny did touch rim on that. Looking at the live stream, Rodway trying to find something in. He does find it to Rivera. And they have been doubling Rivera all day when he gets down low. They do not want him to score there, as this one will go off of Brandon Rogers. Some very dangerous passes the Cougars have been throwing today.
Yeah, a lot of across the floor, across the court, and I know the Saints, the Marymount Saints, they've done the same thing, but they've been much, much more successful on it.
Inside Rivera. Rivera almost lost control of it, gains it back. Backing down Albert, they bring it across. Inside of Douthat, good. Great assist there by Noah Rivera. 10-point game. We'll find a hand in Brandon Rogers. Rogers to Walker. Walker pulls up, and it's good. So you called it at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I said we're going to be saying his name a lot.
14 points for Walker, 6-11 from the floor. Cougars lose control of the ball, back to the Saints. Giardina on the drive, but it was taken away by Rodway, but Rodway was too close to the baseline. So we give the possession back to the Saints.
Subbing in for the Cougars is number 2, Tyrell Mann.
Tyrell Mann, Bryce Mondorf, and Brandon Leonard checking into the game for Jason Kenny, Patrick Douthat, and Tony Harding. And just floats this one over to Albert. Albert to Etienne. Walker trying to find something inside to Albert. Back out to across the court to Giardina. Giardina to Etienne. Etienne for 3. Good. Right over Bryce Mondorf. (59-44) as Rodway works on Giardina. Out to Mondorf. Mondorf for 3. Good.
Wow, look at that. Even Bryce connecting tonight. Everyone's shooting the 3 ball tonight.
That'll make it a 59-47 game. Marymount with 3 scorers over 10 points. Brandon Rogers, Steve Etienne, and Tyga Walker. As Walker gets the ball. Back out to Albert. Albert for 3. No good. And we'll call that one on Steve Etienne. Who's going to pick up his second foul as the over-the-back call. And that will give possession back to the Cougars. Mondorf inbounding it. He's going to get this one to Rodway.
Only a 12-point game, still only 9 minutes. I mean, we got plenty of time here. More than enough time for a comeback.
Plenty of time for the Cougars but they need to put points in the bucket as that one is inside to Rivera. They're going to start doubling him.
They keep shooting the way they do. Like
Rodway
that. Like that. There you go. No announcer's curse there. Revoking that tonight.
Back to a single-digit lead.
Nothing but threes here. It's raining threes.
Now the crowd getting into it a little bit when you heard the stops.
No drizzling twos here.
So Etienne working on Mondorf. Kicks it out to Walker. Walker to Giardina, working around the perimeter. Driving in is R.J. Brown. R.J. Brown up to Etienne. Etienne
Shot
makes
clock
a move.
running down.
Just gets it off, but Rivera on the rebound. Out to Broadway, who is pushing the floor. Fakes it to Minton and gets it in. Broadway.
7 points now.
5 straight points for Alec Broadway as Walker tries to drive in. Up top to Albert. Albert out to Brown.
They got to keep playing at this intensity. I don't think they should switch the lineup at all right now. They're playing great. Keep them on.
I agree as Walker off the screen. No good, and we've seen that make that a couple times today. No good right there as Rodway gets back possession of the ball. Rodway driving in, is going to be stopped by Giardina. 2-man, trying to collect himself there. Working off the pick by Rivera, back to Rodway. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Pick by Rivera works. Rodway off the screen, no good. Rebound by Walker.
Too much mustard there.
Walker inside to Albert. Albert working on Rivera.
Great defense.
He has just been playing phenomenal defense today as Coach Chandler will call a timeout and we will step away for a bit. You are watching Misericordia men's basketball here on MCN 87 YouTube. Stay tuned. And we are back here live on MCN 87. Completely different second half for the Cougars as they are outscoring Marymount in this second half 27-20. The 3-ball in the second half got even better, 5 for 9. So 55.6% from the three-point line, as the Cougars will inbound the ball, gets it into Broadway. Broadway working on Giardina. Rivera with the pick. Inside to Rivera. Goes up strong and gets the and one. And just like that, the Cougars are almost a 4-point game.
Yep, there we go. They were down 14 at half, 5 points right now. Told you that I think, and I thought right, that they would go on a little run. They have. So we got a little run right here.
Noah Rivera will go to the line, 66.2% from the free throw line this year. He's going to convert the
It's
and
not
one.
terrible. Not terrible for a big man. You know, you see a lot of big men struggle with free throws, but not him.
More like Carl Anthony Towns than Shaq, as Etienne drives in and it's good for Marymount.
That matchup's unfair. I mean, Mandorf, it's not nearly as fast as him. Nothing against Mandorf, but just a difference of size and speed there.
Broadway working on Stern. Tries to find something, kicks it out to Mann. Mann covered really well and tried to push it out to Rivera. Rivera wasn't looking. And Walker pushing this one up the floor. Out to Etienne, to Stern. Stern to Albert. And to Etienne. Walker inside to Stern. Stern gets the layup in, and now Marymount has an 8-point lead. Man gonna be working on Rogers. Looking for Brandon Leonard. Nice job to get a hand in there by Walker.
Now in for the Cougars is number 5, Patrick Dowler. Number 10, Justin Eiden. Number 15, Jason Kenny. Number 20, Stone McCreary. Number 23, Tony Hart.
Huge lineup change for the Cougars.
Yeah, they're putting the starters back in here. With the exception of Pat.
Harding working on Rogers, trying to back him down. That's what I like about Tony Harding and why I'm excited to see what he does his senior year.
Oh, he'll take over next year, yeah, for sure.
Because he can beat you a number of ways. He hurt you from beyond the arc, he can hurt you inside, he can back you down.
He has some big shoes to fill up that way.
Big shoes to fill, but very capable for Tony Harding as he makes the first free throw.
I mean, they're losing. I mean, Mann's a senior, Rodway, Eaton, Leonard, Kenny, McCreary, Clark. A lot of seniors on this roster. But then again, I mean, they have a lot of young talent. You're going to expect Dowd to play an elevated role next year. He's only a sophomore, so 2 more years under his belt. We still have, of course, Tony Harding, Bryce Mann, even Noah Rivera. Noah Rivera's only a junior, so.
And that's a big presence that they're going to need down there. Is Noah Rivera's been playing terrific defense, and it's tough to play on him. He's just as big as he is. 6'7", he's got to be up there in the 200s, and he plays it to his favor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Harding,
Wilmington, Delaware product.
So
Noah
after
Rivera.
the free throw, they're going to say that it was on the floor. So that free throw not going to count for Harding as Eiten works inside and he's going to get
that
fouled.
is not on the floor. I can tell you that.
So a turn of events, but it looks like the Cougars will go to the line after all.
Brandon Rogers, his second, team 7.
So it's not going to be Tony Harding this time. It's going to be Justin Eiten. Eiten is not going to make the first one. He is only 45.3% from the free throw line, so a good job by the Saints to foul the guy that, has the lowest percentage.
Yeah. If you're going to foul, then might as well foul the guy with the lowest percentage.
But he does make the second one, making it 63-56. Walker to Stern. Stern working on McCreary, back to Walker. Trying to find something open. Albert to Stern. Back out to Walker, trying to working it around the perimeter, trying to get it inside to Albert. Albert can't go.
Great tip. Great tip.
Second chance points. We'll make this a 9-point game as Walker trying to put the pressure on Patrick Dowford. Nice pick by Eiten inside McCreary, and it's good. Stone McCreary, who I believe did not have a single point in the first half, has got 8 here in the second. As Walker is working on Harding to Etienne. Etienne on a drive.
What a move.
Fantastic
what a finish.
move.
Tim Duncan like dunk shot, or bank shot, I should say that. You don't see the bank shot a lot today in basketball, so especially from that far out.
Yep, Kenny on the drive.
Look at that.
And
I spoke too soon.
the roll not on the favor.
Oh my goodness. How the heck does that not go in?
Kenny, and Kenny is looking to the sideline for answers, and I don't think they have any for him either.
I'd be looking straight up at the sky for answers after that one. See if the big man could help me out.
Dalfoot's going to inbound this. He's going to find Aiton. Aiton working on Reeves. Turn around and is no good. Walker on the rebound. Pushing the floor to Giardina.
Oh, no.
And Walker with a wide open lane. Not going to make it, but Reeves going to get the rebound. He's not going to make it. McCreary's going to end up with the ball.
He'll probably pull it out, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
good idea. Good idea.
Dalfit swinging it to Kenny. Kenny working on Stern. Kenny on the drive. And he's going to get fouled. A little bit of anger in that drive.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I will say one thing about this Cougars team. They are showing persistency tonight. I mean, they're being persistent. They're not letting Marymount the Saints run away with this game. And they're doing a great job being resilient as well. Down low and across every platform, really. We've all seen the Saints, that team name, blow some leads before. So we'll resort back to football, I'm just saying. 13-0.
You blame it on the PI call. Football's not one play. Anyway, 84.4% from Kenny as he makes both of those free throws, like he usually does.
Him, I don't really think there's a jinx with. I just think he's automatic. So
anyway, Saints with possession. Giardina to Walker. Walker out to Stern. Swinging the ball, working around the perimeter. Looking inside to Giardina.
It's a good pass.
To Walker, and great defense by Rodway. And you're going to say it's off Walker and Cougar possession.
I definitely think that was off Walker. I mean, they tried to throw it into a double team there, and I think it just bounced off his thigh. So, I mean, a tough pass. Very dangerous, too. So, not surprised it results in a turnover.
3:20 left to go here. 7-point game in favor of the Saints. Harding with a deep three. Man in his face.
They needed that one. They got that one. Oh, man, this place would be rocking.
Oh, yeah, but ATN with the rebound gets it to Walker. To Reeves. Walker looking inside to Etienne across the court. Stern for three. No good. Etienne out.
Rodway had no idea where he was.
And still no good. But still possession for Marymount. Coach Chandler not happy that his team is being out-rebounded on the offensive side. 10 offensive rebounds to the Cougars 7 today for the Saints. As Giardina across the court to Etienne. Huge difference really on the offensive side as the Saints, as there's going to be a foul on the floor by Kenny. Huge difference on the Saints side of the offensive court is they've been able to get those across the court passes on the offensive side. But they have not given any to the Cougars.
I totally agree, Justin. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier in the game. They've had some passes really go across the court on all angles, and the Cougars, they just haven't connected on a bunch of those.
Jason Kenny checking out, and so is Patrick Dalfit. Coming in, Tyrell Mann, Brennan Leonard, and Justin Aiton is going to be coming in for Tony Harding. So 2:26, 7-point lead. You wonder if that might be Kenny. Last time we see Jason Kenny play basketball here in the Anderson Center.
I hope not. I hope we get like 2 more minutes out of him.
Giardina driving, but a great defense by Rodway. Now the drive by Walker. Walker pulls up and...
Well, if there was not a foul call, it would have been a jump ball. So.
He's going to get 2 regardless, I think. And so there's a little bit of talk going back and forth between Rodway and Walker. Let me tell you about Alec Rodway. He plays with a fire in him, and he has played with a fire in him for 4 years. But it's funny, his different persona on the court than he is, because he is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Who's that?
Alec Rodway.
Oh, Alec Rodway, yeah. 1,000%.
When he steps on that court, he is a completely different person as Walker makes the first free throw. There's nothing wrong with playing with a little bit of grit. And that's what Alec Rodway has done for the past 4 years here at Misericordia.
Nothing but grit.
And he's going to grab that rebound. Rodway trying to find something from the find McCreary. McCreary for 3. Got it!
Yeah. You cannot leave that guy open.
How about Stone McCreary now with 11 points this half. Makes it a 5-point game. Stern trying to set up a play. Gets it up to Reeves. Reeves guard by Leonard. Back to Stern. Stern to Walker. Inside, not going to get it over Stone McCreary, and the Cougars will get the turnover. McCreary on the drive. Good job by Stern to take it away from him, though. And a foul by Rodway.
That was a very obvious foul. I mean, I think he was trying to foul on purpose there, maybe stop the fast break. They still have one foul to give. Well, no fouls to give now, but
His second, team 6.
team 6 foul there. Next one will put them in the 1-on-1. It's way too early. Way too early to start fouling, so. I mean, it's only a 5-point game. There's a minute 30 left. Don't need to start fouling. You just got to play some defense right here, I would definitely say, so.
Foul by Rodway. They're probably going to send it to the line. See if they can get back into this game. Walker will go back to the line for the Saints. 2 for 3 from the free throw line today. This is going to be the 1-on-1.
They made their free throws before.
Good.
You know, it's funny. I used 5 points as an example in the first half for the Saints being up by, and they were literally up 5 points right there with a minute 30 left. So, I'm not trying to brag, but a humble job well done by me there.
Billy Pete trying to become the next Tony Romo, folks.
Oh, God. Don't say so.
As Walker will make the second one.
Tony never stops talking, so.
He's good at what he does. Is man gets it to McCreary. McCreary back to man. And good and one.
See, the thing you do not want to do if you're Marymount right now, if you're a Saints, you cannot foul. You cannot let this team back in the game, and that changes everything. Everything.
So now a 5-point lead. We're cutting it to a 5-point lead as man goes to the line to make this a 4-point game.
I mean, it's a 2-possession game right now. You don't even have to foul yet. I mean, there's so much time left.
I mean, if you want to get technical, it's a 1 point if you can get the 3.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
foul.
very technical. Yeah. 2-possession game though. That's a travel, yeah. That's not a foul.
Defense by Alec Rodway, and Walker can't believe it, but I have to agree with the ref on that one. He had all ball on that hand. So just like that, Alec Rodway's grit gets the ball back to the Cougars. And now we start to hear the crowd, which has been kind of silent for most of this game, and a timeout called.
Oh man, it looks like
I thought it was a timeout called, but
looks like Chris Rogers, the head coach over there, is going to lose his head in a second.
looks like there was a foul. And that was going to send the Cougars to the line for 2, and they're going to send Stone.
I mean, you don't want to. He's one of the best pure shooters on the team.
Stone McCreary, 61.9% from the free throw line.
No, not great. I mean, a shooting guard that's not really. Stone McCreary reminds me of Kyle Korver. I mean, he really does. He comes in, he drains a few threes, pure shooter.
I have to agree with you there.
Yeah.
It's a good comparison.
Part of me wanted to say Larry Bird, and I was like, I can't compare anybody to Larry Bird. I mean, I may be a biased Celtic fan, but I can't compare anybody to Larry Bird, so.
One of the greatest to ever do it as Stone McCreary tries to get his second free throw, and both of them are no good, but Brendan Leonard takes
look at the tip.
Rodway inside to Aiton. Back out to McCreary. McCreary will see if he can get it for 3. No good. And Reeves is going to come up with that rebound and get fouled by Rodway. It would have been crazy for him to miss both free throws and then drill that 3.
Oh my goodness. Would have made it a 1-point game. Everybody had their hand up. Everybody thought that ball was going in. I thought the ball was going in.
We're in for a crazy minute and 3 seconds. As Reeves, who was 1 for 2 from the free throw line today. Around 50% for the year. Not going to get it, but a great rebound by Roey Stern. Out to Etienne, and too stern. They're just moving the ball to try and waste time. Trying to get the foul, and he's going to do it. But probably not the person you want to foul. Etienne almost going in for a late dunk there. As Tiger Walker will go back to the line.
Cougar fouls number 11, Brendan Leonard. His second, team's 10th.
If you're going to foul anybody, why Tiger Walker, who has been playing tremendous and is 4 for 5 from the line?
Yeah, not the best player to foul.
He had a chance to foul a bunch of other people, but
Man, they really needed that rebound.
they did. Walker's first shot is good.
And he's playing with a little anger. He hasn't really gotten a lot of calls to go his way right now, so.
Almost at 20 points. He has got 18 tonight.
He's playing with a little more intensity than some others, like I said. So.
Looks like Noah Rivera is going to check in. Might want to grab a couple more boards. And checking in, or we're going to get a timeout. So we're gonna keep it here. Really, if you're the Cougars, how do you get back into this game?
I mean, I start chipping away. I don't go for a 3 yet. There's 50.7 seconds left. I mean, it's a 30-second shot clock, so you don't have to really foul right away. You need a quick if you're going to go for the 2 right away, you need a quick basket. So that'll make it a 4-point game. And then if they could get a turnover or something and get the ball back, then, like I said, you don't need to go for 3. But, I mean, so that's one side of it. Another side of it is you're down 6 points. That's literally 2 possessions. That's 2 threes. You have Stone out on the floor. You have Kenny, Rodway, Leonard, who's a pure shooter. Even Man could shoot a little bit. So the other side of thinking is, why don't we take some threes? So there's really 2 schools of thought to it. I am more conservative just because I'd rather go with the 2s. But Justin, like I talked about before, it's literally it's a 6-point lead right now for the Marymount Saints. I know they started off 1 for 5 from free throws. So, I mean, if they just made some more of those free throws, we wouldn't be in this situation. They're 17 for 29. I mean, that's 12 misses. That's unbelievable.
On our side, 4 points.
I mean, 5 for 9 is not great either, but 17 for 29 is over a much, much larger scale and a bigger sample size. So.
Picking up the foul, but Man going to in-round this Rodway. Got to play with a little more sense of urgency here.
Yeah, like I said, you got to get a quick basket.
Stone is.
Yep. See, like I said, 2 schools of thought. Chandler went with the other one. That's why I'm not a coach and he is, but it worked.
And Stone McCreary is going to drill another 3-pointer. 14 points for him today. 4 for 9 from the 3-point line, 5 for 10 from the floor. It's funny that you say you would like to play conservative. They didn't play conservative. They went for it, and they got it.
Yeah, they got it. And that was a deep 3 and a contested 3. A contested 3 as well.
Like you said before, Stone McCreary, one of the better shooters on this Cougars team. And makes it a 3-point game with 40.1 seconds left. And all I got to say is if you're going to foul someone, you better make sure it's not number 2.
Yeah, definitely not him.
He is 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Even Steve Etienne, who is 7 for 12 from the floor, and he's got 16 points, who's been playing tremendous defense today for the Saints, is 1 for 4 from the free throw line. So even if you have to get it into him. I mean, the funny thing is that looking at the free throws from everyone, I mean, everyone's missed a free throw today, but Brandon Rogers is the one with 5 for 6, and Tiger Walker for 6 for 7 are really the ones that have the best are just consistent from the free throw line. So those are the guys you really don't want to foul.
Only a 3-point game. I mean, you don't really have to foul yet. I would go for the steal first, like they're doing right now. Don't foul Walker, though. He's going to keep it in his hands the whole time. I'd foul him right now. Oh, foul. That's fine. I mean.
And that is fine because Josh Giardina is 1 for 3 from the free throw line today. With that was one of those guys you needed to foul.
Teams 10.
I'm going to assume he's going to make one of them here. That'd make it a 4-point game. And 4-point game, like I said, it still puts you in a school of thought where you don't have to get the 3. Because if you make a quick 2, you're only down 2. They miss one free throw. It's a one-possession game still. So
first one is good.
even if you're down 5, you don't have to go for a 3 right away. But I think they're going to. I should say.
I think you got to, just to put you in a better position.
Oh, man. That's about as clutch as you could get. Going 1 for 3 on the night, stepping up, nailing both of them. Nothing but net. Makes that 5-point game.
Tyler Mann into Rodway. Trying to get the 3. McCreary for 3. Oh, that looked good from our angle too, but
and you're fouling the same exact guy.
no good, and Josh Giordina is going to go back to the line with another foul by Leonard.
You make 2, you make both games over.
So 18 seconds left to go. 74-69, Saints over the Cougars. Josh Giordina heading back to the line. Made his last 2 free throws after starting 1 and 3, so he's 3 for 5 from the free throw line. I heard a scream from somewhere. I believe it was from the stands.
I think I know who it's from.
Looks like Owen Clark going to be checking in for Alec Rodway, who will be coming out for the last time in his Misericordia career. Brendan Leonard going to be checking out as well. Tyrell Mann.
Subbing into the Cougars is number 25, Zach Brennan, number 42, Ryan Henry, and 45, Tyler Durham.
Zach Brennan checking in, as well as
Yeah, I think
all the seniors coming out now.
I think Chandler's putting a lid on it.
And both of them are good, and that puts the Cougars in a tough spot. But a timeout here by the Saints. I believe it'll be a full timeout. We're going to take a little bit of a short break here. We'll be back here on MCN 87. We are back here live on MCN 87 trying to close this game out. 18 seconds left to go. Marymount going to keep the pressure on. See if the Cougars can get more points before the end of this one. It's probably out of reach at this point. Owen Clark trying to finish it, and no good. The rebound is to number 30, Miles Brown, who checked in for the first time today. Just holding this one, and that will do it here. 76-69, the Marymount Saints will advance in this ECAC playoff format, and your Cougars, the season will end here today.
Yeah, definitely a disappointing end of the season, but great job by the Cougars. They're down 14 and a half. They came back in this game a little bit, made it a 7-point game at the end, and even made it a 4-point game at the end. And they had the ball, so they definitely had a shot. McCreary got up that 3. He couldn't get to go, so disappointing end for the Cougars, but nothing short than a tremendous career for these seniors, and great job by them, so props to them.
As I was going to say, shout out to all these seniors who had a memorable ride here. Obviously not the season that Coach Chandler had envisioned, you know, winning back-to-back MAC championships the last 2 years to just being short of a MAC championship playoff appearance. But if I know anything about Coach Chandler, it's that he's going to get these guys ready for the next season. They're going to be working hard during the offseason, and even with the loss of some of these seniors, they're going to come back just as strong. So
yeah, they'll definitely come back just as strong. So interesting year next year. So hopefully we'll be on the call for baseball soon. So
we'll be on the call for a bunch of spring sports soon. This will probably do it for us from basketball, but stay tuned to our different broadcasts. Baseball, we're going to try and expand to that. Lacrosse, and a couple other sports, which we see fit. But that is going to do it from us here tonight. Justin Conley here with Billy Pete. Thank you for tuning in on MCN 87 on YouTube. Have a good night.
You have a score on the Wolves game? You have a score?